afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's video here. And unfortunately, we have another project here. And unfortunately, on this project, it's not going to be necessarily going to be on this deck here. We're going to just try to see if we can get the engine to run on this one. I got it for free. I'll put the listing I got from Facebook Marketplace up here on the screen. You guys can look at it. The guy said originally $5, but he said I just put that up there on Facebook Marketplace to, to list the mower for free, really. Whoever got it, which I thought you could just put it for free. But anyway, long story short, I was working. This is Easter Sunday as I'm filming this here, so just wanted to let. I was working, and a gentleman goes, had it up there. And he said, two people were asking for it. I said, okay, no big deal. I shrugged it off. I was just looking for, because I saw the deck and I was like, I just need the engine off of it. I don't care. I'll take the rest of this off of it, chuck the engine. Get the engine and chuck the rest, except for what I need off of it. But anyway, the gentleman said the other two people didn't come for it, and they go, you can go get it. So I had to go downtown near Vandy area, which is called Vanderbilt University area. I had to go over there. From my work, it was about 20 minutes. Not bad with on a weekend with traffic, especially on a Sunday sometimes. But anyway, I went to go get it. The gentleman helped me with it. And, like he said, I just put $5 on there, but I was just listing it for free, really. So we're gonna try to see if we can get it running. And then I know I got some other deck. I think I got a self-propelled deck. I actually need this on. Same setup deck, this self-propel, and I think it's a snapper mower. You guys might have seen that one. I think we might use it for that, but we'll see if we can get it running first, and then we'll worry about that situation when we can. So let me walk you guys around it. If you guys haven't seen the shorts video, if not, I'll walk you guys around it, and we'll take a look at it together and see if we can get the engine to run, and then we'll donate it to something else. Then we'll take this thing apart. Alright, let's walk you guys around it. I'm going to keep you on the tripod because the wind's kicking today. So here it is. Quantum engine. Roger McDonald, if you're watching, this is your favorite engine as much as my favorite engine to work on. And it's auto choke there. Or as the Three Stooges would say, artichoke. I know off the bat the gas cap is broken. That's no big deal. I probably got another gas cap for one, quantum tank. Swiss cheese deck, unfortunately, but that's okay. Like I said, look at the Swiss cheese on it. There's a hole right there. Right there, you can push the deck and it'll start flexing. There's a hole there where the grass is sticking out. I noticed there's a hole right here where the side discharge is, right there. So, like I said, is this going to be a parts mower? The deck, I'll strip everything off the deck, and then throw it away. I'll probably sit it out on the road in my neighborhood, or I'll list whenever I get these decks bad. I'm going to start letting them scrappers come and get it. But the cable works, despite the cable being frayed. I'll show you guys. The cable works. Surprising enough. See how much it's frayed? Right there? Look at this. But look, it still works. That's surprising. A cable that works and it's frayed. Like I said, still good stuff on the handles. Their handle bolts and all that stuff. That's coming in handy there. So we'll just see if we can get this engine running. We'll check the oil. Unfortunately, like I saw, you guys saw the shorts video on it, but I'll show you guys underneath. We're gonna have to clean something underneath here, all that, before we start running it. So I don't know if the blade's any good, but I always need 21-inch blades, so hopefully enough the blade is good and the crankshaft is not bent. That's the only thing we have to worry about too. So let's start checking some fluids, see what all we need done to it. He said it ran last year. The famous words. It ran last year. So I'm sorry, I laugh at that when I hear that. Anyway, let me go get some stuff set up, and we'll check fluids, check the oil, check whatever gas is in it, and we'll try to see if it'll start up or do something. Alright, first things first, let's check the oil. I'm pretty sure the oil is probably dirty, which it is. That's bent a little bit. Check it again. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Well, she's not showing any oil on the dipstick. It had some oil when I tipped it over. That's no bueno. So we're gonna have to put a little bit of oil in there. Do something. I want to see something. Okay, so we'll put a little bit of oil in there. Let's see, has it got any gas? It does have gas, no oil. I'll show you guys. Hang on. The gas cap is shot, so that's farthest from my concern. Okay, so it looks like we got a full tank of fuel, so the trip alone was probably worth the while right there if the gas is fresh. There, so hey, that's a score. Free mower and free gas. Can't argue with that. Okay, so we need some oil. So, fortunately I did not bring my air filter, my thing out here to bring check the air filter. Okay, that actually tightens up. That's surprising. The cap is broken and it still tightens up. All right, so let me get something to cut all that off of there. I'm gonna throw some oil in there, and we'll spin it over a few times to let that oil circulate in there. And I'm hoping enough it actually pulls over. I have not pulled it over yet, so we're doing this at the same time, so I haven't done anything with it but just load it up in the truck and bring it home. So I'm actually working on this the same day I brought it home. Here, so let me go get some oil in it, and then we'll check the air filter and see what that looks like, and then we'll pull it over a few times, and then we'll see if it cranks up and does anything. Alright, I got some oil in there, some 10 weight 30 oil, 20 ounce lawnmower oil. I know, Walmart brand, I know. It's not the right oil, not the right one to have in there. It doesn't have zinc in there and all that. Okay, I understand. Okay, anyway, let's check the air filter situation real quick. Oh, thank you for opening it up. Survey says, looking at the same time you, So what would happen if we had tried to start that up? Okay, that's a little packed. Anybody want a bird's nest? Oh, speaking of bird's nest, let me before I forget. Look what I got out from underneath the crankshaft and the blade. That's all twine right there, and that's my left-handed knife to use to get that open. So yeah, all right. So let's see if we can figure out if this thing has spark, and see if this thing runs, because like I said, the only thing this is going to be used for. Oh, hey Mom, perfect timing.
Is that from that one? What's that one?
That's that one I went to go get. That was
oh, okay.
that was
I
free.
thought that was it. Oh, that's it. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, that's
I
the air
gotta get
filter.
that rake. I gotta rake off some of that dirt.
That's the air filter. That was all underneath this. This was underneath the blade.
Bird nest. Bunch of string.
Yeah, a bench of string.
And a bird nest.
Okay. Let's take the air box off. Put it over here.
I gotta rake some of this dirt out of there.
Let's I did put 20 ounces of 10 weight 30 oil in there, but I'm gonna unplug this.
I'll finish this right here.
The cable It does
Really,
work.
stop being nosy.
Actually, the handle's on the wrong way.
Alright, let me get this done.
Oh, no, it's actually broke. Ah. Oh, okay, well. Alrighty, I didn't know that. The handle's broke. Well, that's trash. Okay, well. I guess it works. Let's just see if we can get it in here. I'm gonna make my own real quick. Hang on. I just want it to work. Okay. So much for that idea. Okay. Okay. Anyway. We'll just get it to run and worry about that stuff afterwards, okay? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna pull it over a few times. Now I don't hear no knocking yet. I think eventually it's gonna need a new pool course. I'll be surprised if this thing runs good. I just want to get that oil cycle into it since it was bad on oil. Alright, let me get a clamp. Well, I'll be surprised if it starts up, but at the same time I won't be surprised if it knocks, depending how bad that oil was looking on there. Alright, so what do you guys think? You guys think first pull? Alright, let me get you guys out here. Stretch you guys out. Wind is knocking my phone tripod everywhere. Get you guys set up real quick. It wants to tilt. Hang on, I'll get you guys that way. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's see what it does. That's all we can do. It was free, so it ain't gonna hurt me one way or another, except for maybe I got some free gas out of the tank. Here we go. Carb issue? It's running low. Oh, the governor spring is pulled back. Alright, let me stop you guys for a second. Let me go fix that real quick. Alright, let me get you guys. I'm going to bring you guys right there. Right there. Sending you guys out. Okay. Get over here real quick. Alright. I'm going to do this real time where you guys can see. We'll pull this back. I gotta straighten it out a little bit better, but that's better than what it was, so I'll straighten it back out as we get going. Well, let's see if it does anything now. It almost sounds like a carb issue. Well, I'm impressed.
Get it?
It runs.
Huh?
It runs.
Give me the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that dirt and throw it in that ditch thing over there.
Okay. Yeah, listen.
I heard it when it. Oh.
Uh-oh, it spoke too soon.
I know. I heard it before you shut it down. It does that so somebody. Carburetor and stuff. That's probably what's wrong with it.
It probably needs a quick clean.
Well, that's what I said. It needs a carburetor clean. You got to change the oil, and you got the spark plug. You probably got to check that too.
But that's going on another. It's going. That engine's going on something else anyway.
Did you put a different filter in there or no? Not yet.
No, I checked the other one out. It looks better now since I did it.
That's what I said. When you do it, when you put a new filter in there, change the oil, and clean the carburetor and stuff like that, and check the spark plug.
Yeah.
What did it look like underneath? A bunch of crap under?
No, actually, it didn't look too bad. Surprising enough,
Well,
despite the.
You got to change the frame of it.
Yeah, the frame's going on.
The motor's okay, so you just need to change another. But you got another frame way down there.
I got one that's over there. It's a self-propelled one.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna switch all the stuff out and put it on there, and it'll be a self-propelled engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got what you're talking about. It's already got the belt thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same kind of deck. It's just, I can actually use all that stuff off of it, apart from the cable.
That thing's crooked. The handle's crooked. It's bent sideways or something. Stand up right here where I'm at. Stand where I am. And look straight in. It looks like it's bending towards their yard over there.
It is
The
crooked.
top of the handle, see how it's bent? It's leaning sideways.
All right.
With me. And I'm standing like this.
I'm stoked. We got a free engine out of this. All right, I'll bring you guys back. All right, so we're good. Let me check the oil on here. I know it's probably dirty because even though I put fresh oil in there, it's probably dirty. Well, it didn't vibrate. It didn't shake. It says, and I'm surprised the engine actually runs as good as I thought it was going to be. Probably still going to have to go through the carburetor. Okay, so the oil made it look dirty now. So yeah, we're going to have to do an oil change again on it, but at least it's got oil in it. See how nasty the oil is now? So we'll run it through its paces and do an oil change then again on it. But before we tear this engine down, we'll do a separate video on it where we're not, well, let me rephrase that, not tear the engine down. I'm going to do a separate video where we'll get all the, we'll swap, do an engine swap and put this on the other deck I got. It's a self-propelled deck, so this will work out good for it. And engine date on here, I didn't read it, so I apologize. It is June 13th of 2011. So there. So that's the, oh, actually, the manufacturer actually says 2011 on it, on the side thing there. So yeah, so we'll do a separate video on this. We'll get this, we'll take this off of here. I got another project that I got to do. I'm going to film here, so I just wanted to see if we got this one going. I wanted to see if we have a decent engine. It looks like we do. So this will get swapped onto another deck, and then we'll tear this all down and scrap the deck and keep the front end and the back end. And like, surprising enough, the cable works, even though it's broken. Handle's broken, unfortunately, but it's probably gonna have to put another recoil string on there. That's no big deal. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. you guys like what I do here, think about subscribing to the channel. A lot of you guys watch my videos and don't subscribe. Please do. Please help the channel out. Whatever you guys, whatever I get, I always put it back towards the channel to help it up, make it grow, make it get a little bit bigger. I know I said I'm trying to knock out my horde, and I know it looks like I'm picking up more. And unfortunately, I grabbed some more, not by choice. It just happened on some things there. But we're gonna get it go. We're gonna get them going. We're gonna get them out of here, and I'm gonna use the money towards getting some riders fixed, because I got some riders that need to get out of here as well. And I gotta get that back over there by the shed cleaned up really bad. The front's not bad. It's just the back's real bad there as well. So anyway, I'm rambling. I don't want to make this a long video. I'm going to try to keep these videos short if I can, under 30 minutes or less than that if I can there. And anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and work on a different project besides this one right now to get that done. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, keep on turning those wrenches, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all take care. Catch.